Hey guys, it's MugenLord here, and I'm back again with another Mugen Archives video. For those of you guys who are new to my channel, Mugen Archives is pretty much a segment to where I reflect back on like past events and things that I was going through as I was developing these Mugen videos. To show you pretty much what was going on in my mind, what was going through my head, and what got me to where I am today as MugenLord. So sit back and relax, because today a lot of people have been asking questions from the last two Mugen Archives videos of, hey MugenLord, like how did you become MugenLord, or how did you gain so much respect here in the YouTube Mugen community? So I thought I just wanted to go back and reflect and share with you guys of where I started from. So this is going to be pretty long, so I'll decide I'm going to break this into parts. So today with part one, I'm just going to give you guys an idea of where I came from, my background, and what I was doing before I got into the whole Mugen community and creating Mugen content for YouTube. So for starters, there's a lot of people on my Facebook that I've been talking to and I got a chance to know personally, and I shared some personal things with. And still to this day, some of my subscribers are surprised that I didn't start out as a person who enjoyed playing fighting games. I was never really into fighters at all. I've always been playing RPGs. I've been playing RPGs ever since I was a kid, and I still play RPGs. I don't play them as much because I'm older and I can't sit down for long periods of time without being productive and doing other things. But with fighting games, you're able to sit down, play in short sessions, and come back to them whenever you can. So yes, I started out as a person who loved and enjoyed RPGs. I didn't really get into fighters at the time when I was a kid until I got a little bit older, when my father started taking me around my uncle's house to hang with my uncles and my older cousins, because they were very competitive. They played everything competitively. So fighting games was the main thing that these guys played all day for hours, from Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, you name it. And I've played them, and I wasn't still deeply into them. I was a casual, and I still find myself, as you can say, a casual today. Even though I sit down and I want to learn these fighting games and stuff, I still haven't spent the dedication like competitive players have spent with fighting games. But anyway, yes, I started back as a person who was part of the RPG Maker community. I've been playing RPGs. I love RPGs. I've been inspired by companies like Square Enix, or Squaresoft at the time, with the Final Fantasy series, The Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, and everything. So I was inspired. I always wanted to create RPGs. So when I finally stumbled across RPG Maker 1 on the PS1, that was the first thing that my father bought me, because he seen, I guess you could say he seen potential in me, because at first I wanted to be a game developer. That's something I always wanted to do, because I enjoy the hell out of video games. Love video games, and I wanted to be a game developer. And the main thing I wanted to develop was RPGs. And like I said, RPGs was the biggest thing at the time. Everybody loved RPGs. It was like an engrossing experience, So I wanted to create RPGs. I wrote stories, I create characters and everything. So RPG Maker was something that it was meant for me, So I played RPG Maker 1, and then eventually RPG Maker 2 came out, where everything moved to 3D, and then eventually I finally have gotten my own computer that my parents had bought me for my senior year of high school on my birthday, and then I was able to gain access to RPG Maker 2003 and RPG Maker XP. And then once I finally graduated from high school and went to college, that's when I went deep into creating RPGs, and I've been part of the RPG Maker community, for a very, very long time. And I must say that there really is a big difference between the RPG Maker community at the time compared to the Mugen community, which I will get deeper into the Mugen community aspect and farther into this segment of Mugen Archives. But yes, I've been playing RPGs. I was part of the RPG Maker community. I enjoy the community. I love the creativity of the community. I loved how everybody shared ideas. People formed teams to create awesome projects and creative projects and stuff. So it was only natural for me to stick there and learn how to develop RPGs of my own and everything. But I reflected back, because this is the thing about me. I love anything that allow me to create and express my creativity, to express my ideas. That's why I'm into video editing. That's why I love editing videos. That's why I love creating and doing special effects. I love filming. I love writing scripts. Anything that allows me to express my creativity. I love free reign. I love free creativity and everything. So I remember back when I was in 5th grade, my cousin Tyree had introduced me to Mugen. but at the time he kept calling it Mugen at the time. I don't know why, but he kept calling it Mugen. And every time he mentioned Mugen, I just thought about Majin Buu or whatever. I know it just sounds so funny, but I said Mugen. I'm like, what the hell is Mugen? He said, man, it's this game on the computer that allows you to create your own fighting games. All I knew about at the time was RPG Maker. I didn't know anything about Mugen at the time, and he kept calling it Mugen. He was saying, yeah, man, you can have Sonic fight Mario, you can have Batman fight Ryu, and all this other kind of stuff. And I believe at the time it was Mugen DOS at the time. If I can correct me if I'm wrong, because it's been so long. I think it was back in '96 or '97. Somewhere around that time, like 96 or 97. He introduced me to this Mugen and everything. So the first thing I seen and I experienced as far as Mugen's concerned was it was a Dragon Ball Z Mugen project that he showed me, and it was very, very interesting. But it still wasn't enough to pull me in, because he never showed me how it works and how to install or put the characters in. But he just showed me just what Mugen was at the time. So I fast forward back into college. I jumped into YouTube. That's when I jumped into YouTube. And at the time, I wasn't doing Mugen videos for YouTube. I was doing like comedy sketches on YouTube, because that was the thing on YouTube at the time. People were doing comedy, and I don't know why I decided to try to do comedy or little funny videos on YouTube, because to me, I don't think I'm a funny guy at all. But I gave it a shot, and I wanted to try it, and I wanted to create YouTube content. So my first YouTube channel was called Melchizedek, because like I said, Melchizedek is pretty much my username for most of my RPGs or whatever like that. Like if it's Final Fantasy, it's always gonna be Melchizedek. If it's anything that allow me to name something in an RPG, I'm normally name it Melchizedek, because Melchizedek was an important character that I love the name, and I incorporated Melchizedek into an RPG of the Chronicles of Melchizedek. But yeah, I started a YouTube channel. It wasn't dedicated to Mugen. I wasn't into Mugen, and Mugen was like, I guess you could say, far going from my mind. It wasn't introduced to me just yet. So I was doing the YouTube channel and doing the comedy and stuff, but it really wasn't going anywhere. My YouTube content wasn't going anywhere. Like I said, I'm not a funny dude, and I was struggling to get subscribers and everything. And back then, this is during when YouTube, you had to get the director status and all this other kind of stuff in order to make your videos longer and to get all these other perks or whatever like that. So I was working hard, because I really want this director status, because I really wanted to get into filming and everything and writing scripts and stuff like that. So it was kind of discouraging and everything. But I finally reached 100 subscribers, and I really thought that I hit the big time when I finally reached 100 subscribers and everything. But just not knowing that soon I'm about to embark on a journey that was going to just change my life forever. I had no idea what was going to happen once I reached 100 subscribers. That's when my friend Sir Science had came into the picture. I met my best friend Sir Science. He was the one, and he's responsible for reintroducing Mugen to me. And this pretty much changed my life on YouTube, and just changed my life in general. I met a lot of people because of Mugen and everything. But this is just a starter. In part 2, I'm going to pretty much discuss how I met Sir Science, and how I guess you could say Sir Science reintroduced me to Mugen, and what jump started me on this Mugen, I guess you could say, this Mugen quest. Because it's still, even though Sir Science had introduced me to Mugen, it still didn't push me to create Mugen content. And the funny thing is, it was my girlfriend who encouraged me, or I guess you say it's my girlfriend who gave me the idea to I guess you could say start a Mugen channel, and to even call myself MugenLord, because I had no idea I was going to do this. I wanted to do the comedy, but in part 2 I'll definitely get you guys up to speed and into how everything just took off from there. So this is MugenLord. If you guys enjoy my Mugen Archive segment, leave some comments in the comment section below. If you have any questions concerning Mugen or anything just related to me in general, just make sure you leave your thoughts in the comment section below. This is MugenLord signing off.